Alrighty, here we are. So right off the bat, I hear a little bit more road noise because like Evening Star is like that house on the corner right there, but it's the backyard or the front yard faces directly south and the backyard's direct facing north. So this one's like a house further closer towards Fred Waring right here. And then behind the street is Warner. Sorry. And then right on that street there's an elementary school, and you can hear the cars kind of going by right now. One of the big differences that I noticed is like the kind of the quality like outside the house. You know, it's got stuff like this where it's been removed. And like I noticed this. I noticed it doesn't have any solar, so your monthly bills are going to be substantially higher, but it's kind of hard to say how much the other one covers. And the other one should cover everything, and you should only be paying for solar itself. And the landscaping needs just a little bit of work to bring back up to speed. And then, you know, kind of just looking around at the windows and stuff, like some stuff like this. And then there's that, and I think it's missing the top lock, and the doorbell's gone. And I think that just looks kind of... I know she said that they were still doing some work to it. When you come inside, it all seems really nicely done. There's a nice skylight right there. It's I think it's vinyl flooring. That's kind of what it looks like. These look like they're probably the original windows. You can see some of the seams are starting to come out right there. Or seals, not seams. And then they've had some sort of repair there. And the reason why I'm bringing all this up is it's a more expensive house. But I don't remember seeing these things. See, like, the tile kind of makes like a noise, like it's not seated all the way down. That's not a big deal, but. So cabinets, stuff closed, really nice. LG appliances. They really opened up this kitchen, keep the whole house feeling open. No, it's not one of those. So LG, Kohler. These light fixtures are really cool. And you have a ton of storage space here in the island. You got a total of 9 drawers, and then you'll definitely need it all because there's not really any overhead space, and there's also not really a pantry unless you use this as a pantry, but it's not as, you know, it's kind of across the room. And actually it's set up for all the cable and stuff like that. So see, I can hear cars in here. I'm sure you could probably hear that in the video. So the other thing I noticed is, being that all the doors and stuff are like original looking, is you can kind of see, I just saw it a second ago. Maybe I didn't have it shut all the way. But you can almost kind of see daylight through some of them. Like, they're not sealed that great. Like this one doesn't. You have to really give it some oomph to close. But all that being said, she did tell me not to be super critical, just because they are still doing work to the house. So here's the laundry area. I don't think they have any plans to put in a washer and dryer. She didn't mention it to me yesterday. And coming out here, So this is the forced air unit. That looks like it's in good shape, probably newer. And the reason I can see that is that pipe is something that would have been put in newer than last couple of years. On the other hand, this is probably older than me. And glass lined, you know. Trying to see if there's like a year on here somewhere. This was a 1991 water heater. So that's something that you'd probably have to replace sooner than later just to get it back up to speed and for efficiency. Since it's gonna be a rental, you want to minimize your costs everywhere with electricity and so on and so forth. So here's a nice little area in the hallway for storage, you know, towels, linen, whatever. And right here is the first guest bathroom. Quartz countertops throughout. These are Allen and Roth faucets. And they did the white subway tile and then the small X tile there. It looks like they did pretty much a good job. Just those little, I don't even know what that is. It's almost like they either missed the grout or something of that fashion. Anyways, nonetheless. So here's one bedroom. It's kind of just like a standard size bedroom. Bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 3. And this one doesn't have a closet, so eventually this one would be a good office, but as far as for short-term rental, you'd rather have the bed than the office. And then coming in here, this is where she said they do have a lot of work to do still. So bedroom's really nice. She hasn't responded yet about the furnishings, but I'm just by looking at them, I'm gonna guess like 99% they're staged and not gonna stay. And actually, yep, it's all staging. That's an air mattress. So here's where the tub's going. So that tub over there is going to be right here. And it's going to be cool, but it looks out at that elementary school and the pool equipment, and then right there. So it'll be nice once that ficus hedge gets up there, and it does grow really fast. So within a year, that'll be all, you know, good to go. And then, so you have a his and hers closet. So these are both hers, and then yours can be like probably in one of the guest bedrooms or something. I'm just kidding. So then in here they went a little different. They did the black trim. Still the same hex tile and then the subway tile. And that's an original window. And then that's another thing is these look like they've been replaced at some point because these are newer. But there just needs to be some stuff done right up in here just to bring it all together, which I'm guessing they're going to do because they're actively working on this. So I wouldn't hold that against it. These are so easy to fix. I can't believe people leave those loose. don't ever become a real estate agent if you want to ever feel comfortable in a home, because little things like that will bother you so bad. I'm constantly fixing stuff around my house. So, gas fire pit. They have a spa and pool. They're both brand new. All of this concrete right here up to the edge right here is all brand new. There is a step up from right here, and there's drains right there, so I could see water pooling up right here when it rains or something, and then it would become an issue if those drains get clogged from sand or something like that. So you can definitely hear some road noise in this backyard. You can hear road noise in the Evening Star backyard, but it's very faint in comparison. You could actually... That's Fred Waring. That's like a main thoroughfare across the desert. So it goes all the way from Palm Desert off of like 111 where Best Buy and all that stuff is, and shoots all the way across the valley here. So and then here's the elementary school. And then if you go down further, it's the entrance to like the tennis gardens and all that stuff. So, but anyways, it's a good sized pool. Camera. And I don't know what's going on here, if they're planning on, if this is just dirt or some sort of stucco repair or what, but looks like it's probably pretty easy to remedy. And then over here is the air conditioner. So all in all, it's a good house. I think for efficiency's sake, it is something you'd have to consider, like replacing windows and doors on in the near future, just for electricity purposes, or just buy solar, which is also something that's, you know, totally doable. And then otherwise, the house is really nice. The finishings and everything inside are done really well, or as well as anybody could hope for them to be done. So anyways, that is that.